Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to The Walk. Today is Friday, March 10th, and a couple announcements. First of all, today's Friday. That means there's no video tomorrow. I'll be back with you on Sunday. One of the things that God is really bringing to my attention is to teach some strategies to really learn what the Bible is all about and what it says, how to get past that point of reading very passively and getting to the point where you're learning it and you're learning it in a deep way. So as I started researching this, one of the things that's really jumping out at me is this technique called verse mapping. And verse mapping is, I'm gonna really introduce it in an evening video, just as we did the depression and anxiety series well over a year ago. We're going to do a series about verse mapping, and I'm going to show you how to do it. I make them digitally, so I'll be able to record my screen and show you how I'm doing it. And it just gives you a lot of value and a lot of depth in what it is that you're learning. So I did a verse map just in the last 24 hours of Psalm 32:8, which is the very next topic that we're going into for the walk in just the morning videos. So I'm going to do that video. I'm thinking I'll probably record it this evening and launch it sometime next week. But watch for that series about verse mapping so that you can understand how to do verse mapping. Verse mapping is very simple. All you need is a paper and a pen. You will not need anything fancy. I like to do it digitally just because I can upload it straight into my prayer journal. But it's all about your preference. And it's all about your learning. So there's really no rules. If you're learning from it, you're doing it well. It doesn't matter how messy it is. It doesn't matter how artistic it is. Whatever helps you to learn it. So verse mapping series is going to be coming. Now today's lesson, we're finishing up Psalm 32. We talked about forgiveness yesterday. Today we are talking more about, we've got that forgiveness covered. Now we're moving into this next section where God is really leading you, guiding you, and teaching you. So in Psalm 32, verse 8, it says, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you. Now, there's a few things in here. I'm seeing a list. He's going to instruct, he's going to teach, and he's going to counsel us. That's three things. It's pointing straight to the Trinity. Instruction is giving you direction and understanding. Teaching is providing more of that instruction. It's getting you to that point where it's going straight into your heart and you're able to act upon it and maybe even teach it yourself. Counsel is that guidance, that direction, being led towards your calling, and he's doing all of it with his watchful eye upon you. Why? Because you're that cherished. You're that special. And then we move to verse 9. Be not like a horse or a mule without understanding, which must be curbed with bit and bridle, or it will not stay near you. So think about that horse and mule. They've got that bridle, that bit is underneath their tongue. It literally turns their head. Now, they still have some free will, yes, but if they go against the will of the person that's directing them, they're going to have that pain. We're being told not to be that stubborn, to go in the direction that he's telling us to go. Many are the sorrows of the wicked, but steadfast love surrounds the one who trusts in the Lord. The Lord wants to love on you. And when we are putting our faith and trust in him, he just surrounds us with that love. It's a steadfast love. It's not going to go away. And then verse 11, be glad in the Lord and rejoice, O righteous, and shout for joy, all you upright in the heart. That is praise and worship in a nutshell right there. So as you go into your prayer closet today, read over Psalm 32, 8 to 11. Praise him for the fact that he does guide us. And yes, sometimes that guidance is hard because we get stubborn. But it is such a beautiful thing to be God's child and be that cherished and that loved. His steadfast love is surrounding you. Bask in that love. Have a wonderful day. God bless, and keep walking the walk.